So the day has come, colleagues. Right now we are reaching a very important target on Bitcoin. So in today's episode, I'll try to explain you what is happening on a Bitcoin with simplest language. I'm going to use the complex approach to the market. So this video will be very, very useful for each one of you. And especially in such kind of time, what is happening on a Bitcoin, and basically like super crazy thing is happening. So let me explain you, let's deep dive into the charts right now, and let's talk about Bitcoin. And before that, of course, smash that like, subscribe to the channel, do all of this good stuff, and let's go to the charts and let's talk about Bitcoin. So right now, first of all, what we want to understand and make it as a fact, right? Straightly. First of all, first fact is that we are reaching the all-time high, right? We didn't reach that, we are trading below that. That's also very important fact. But one fact is that this over here, the bull flag, which one I formed for you over here, right? I marked for you, right? This is the proper way how it looks like. Because if we are making like this, it means we are already break it, and basically this bull flag being like this. So this is why this is important also, because if this correction finished, right, and this is not where we are trading and we are not continuing like this, right, this is already some kind of fact. So we have all more rights to say that before we put it like this, right now we are putting like this. And this all movement, we can call it as an impulse, right? And that's this actually impulse. But it is not necessarily means that this impulse for sure is the time to the moon. Yeah, big chance for that. Historically, Bitcoin repeats such kind of things, right? The exactly this 2024 and especially Q4, right? The October, November, and all upcoming months are really very good for Bitcoin. But you need to understand, this is the Bitcoin, and there's a lot of manipulations and crazy stuff is happening. Especially from the Elliott Wave theories perspective, right? That's not necessarily means that we are straightly gonna go there. That we are gonna go there into the moon. I wanna see more other confirmations, and let me explain you why. So this scenario might look like this here. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and just a 5, right? This is also very possible. And before we trade, right, above this all-time high, we cannot talk about the to the moon. And why? Because basically right now, when we have a fact, that's the fact that from here, when the Bitcoin reached the $73,000, basically after that, we are having the chop and basically the price reverse from here. Do you understand? And that's the fact. After that, we half year having the massive, disgusting chop on the Bitcoin, right? So this is why right now to talk about that, we are gonna break this $73,000. It's just like predicting something, and this is what you don't want to do. Do you understand? You want to follow what is the fact, and the fact is that Bitcoin reverse from the $73,000. So basically, there is a chance that we can see something such kind of. There's a chance. So before we're trading above this $73,000. So I know right now the most of the people are screaming that that's the time, the price is gonna go higher and blah blah blah. But we don't want to be that the people who's like a kind of too early to talk about such kind of things. Do you understand? Because that can be really very sharp, because if this is the here will be some kind of reversal and the people will enter here, right? Some buying Bitcoin. This movement will be very, very painful for them. So this is why be careful for that. And let me explain you right now. Right now, I want to talk about how we actually identifying what we want to see exactly for this scenario and what we want to see exactly for this scenario. Do you understand? So for now, there is a really big uncertainty. We don't know yet, right? Because it's not necessarily means that exactly we tick it and straightly will go down. No. One thing, if the price right now, look at that, let's mark the all-time high. Let's do like this here. If the price will start doing something such kind of, right? This is already means that we have some confirmations for something such kind of, and there's a chance that we are gonna go lower. Do you understand? If there's gonna be really hard to break this one. So we want to see more confirmations. And that confirmations usually forms on the MACD. You can see some divergences over there, right? And the structure as well. Do you understand? So right now we cannot see those things. So let me deep dive a little bit on the 5-hour time frame, and that's where we actually look at the MACD. So here we are. Right now we still trade above this all-time high. So the scenario that we can possibly go down, yes, have, but I don't believe that this will happen exactly like from currently, right? At least we will retest and maybe go like this and after go lower. So in case if the price will do something such kind of, right, and the MACD will show us divergence, for example, if the price will increases, right, and the MACD will show us divergence, then we can call it that there's a massive chance and big opportunity for that the Bitcoin might follow and fall massively. And right now, let me show you. I know that most of the people like to do example what has happened before, and let me show you exactly such kind of things, like plus minus happened the same over here. Look at that. Same, beautiful bull flag, right? Price begin impulse, right? And what we saw over here. You can see that we didn't break it fully, and the Bitcoin is really hard to break it and making some kind of really hard for breaking. Do you understand? The structure looks really bearish. And what we saw something such kind of. Of course, you can check my previous videos and you can check it that we were calling here that there is the most likely the Bitcoin gonna go lower, and exactly that happened. So this is why this scenario is still valid. You need to understand that something such kind of boom and after maybe boom. Do you understand? Because plus minus it looks like the same here. Again, impulse, right? Fake impulse after massive downtrend, right? And the new impulse. Do you understand? So this is something what you want to keep in mind. And the Bitcoin right now reached a very, very important target. Do you understand? And right now is the time. If we're gonna see straightly without the big problem higher prices, yes, the most likely Bitcoin gonna go higher and like to the moon. Do you understand? But before we trade below, we cannot say that because you don't have that magic ball. Do you understand? You don't want to be the guy who's saying that right now we're gonna break it. Do you understand? You want to play with the probability. And right now the probability is a little bit uncertain. Do you understand? For now it looks like yes, we are gonna break it. For now, exactly, right? That we are gonna go higher. But we don't know what will happen next coming days and weeks. If the price will start to accumulate over here, right, and do some chops, right, then, and we're gonna have more confirmations for that, there's a really great opportunity to take a short. And most of the people knows that the Bitcoin likes to do such kind of crazy manipulative things, right? Something such kind of when everybody is expecting that, yeah, right now is the time to go higher and blah, 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 right? But this is what you want to keep in mind. The Bitcoin is very manipulative, and here's the wild world, and you always need to be ready for that. So this is why do the proper risk management. Do not trade more than you are ready to lose, and all other things which on you actually know as you are the member of my community. So I still hold my longs. Over here you can see that. From my probability and my risk management is telling me that it is good to hold these longs. I'm not closing this position, right? But in case if I'm gonna see some confirmations that they're gonna be reversal, maybe I will close my longs, right? And maybe we're gonna take some shorts as well. But right now it's really early to talk about that. Right now everything seems like pretty bullish because just yesterday happened that we reached that target, right? And there's no signs. Actually, the MACD on the 5-hour time frame pretty bullish. Over here you can see that, right? Look at that. It looks pretty bullish. Yes, it's some kind of trying to reverse already, but that's nothing. That we're still at the top. Do you understand? We don't know how it will continue, right? From the Elliott waves perspective, how I look at this. From Elliott waves perspective, I'm looking at this pretty positive because it looks like this 1, 2, and right now we are in a major wave 3 and right now we are still trading this major wave 3. Do you understand? But because from fundamental factors, and there's a chance that we're gonna see some really manipulation on the Bitcoin. So be ready for that. So if you like my analysis, if you like the way how I look at the charts, subscribe to the channel, press that likes, and join our Telegram channel where I share my knowledge completely for free for you guys. And basically, yeah, join it. So thank you for watching. See you in the next, and bye.